Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome back. This month we are taking things back a little bit and doing a lot of beginner workouts. So we're kicking things off with this beginner express bar workout. So it will be a complete workout in not quite as much time. So whether you are a beginner or have been with me or doing bar for a little while, this is a great routine just to get back to some of those basics and really focus on the form. So you will need a light set of hand weights and a chair for a little bit of balance, and of course your mat. So grab all of that and let's get started. Happy New Year! So before we get started, just a couple of reminders, especially because I know sometimes at the start of the year we get some new people joining these videos. So for the month of January, I am going to take it back a little bit and we're going to be doing some more kind of beginner routines. If you have been with me for a while and you feel like, oh, I don't really need a beginner routine, it can still be a really good opportunity to reset, maybe find a little bit more attention on the form, things like that. So even if you have been with me for a while, good opportunity to just dial it back a little bit and come in slowly before we really hit it hard in February. The other thing, just a reminder, most, if not all of these workouts will be on my channel over at Elite Fit. I'll have that linked down below. The reason I mention that is because you can do all of these routines and get real-time feedback over there. So as far as your form and how you are doing, keeping up with everything, if you want a little bit more kind of like coaching through it, you can check that out over there. But that is those are the announcements. Happy 2022, let's get cracking. So you're gonna start with heels together, toes turned out, first position, squeezing butt tight. Hands can just be on the hips here, classic releve. So you're gonna exhale, lift as high as you can, squeeze the backs of the legs together, release down. We're just going for 10 of everything. So keep the butt squeezing tight. Nice straight posture here, high onto the balls of the feet. Abs tight as well. So just staying really, really long and straight. Here's 4, 3, 2. You're gonna keep up on the next one and you're just gonna pulse. So lower halfway, lift, lift. Keep the knees super, super straight. We're not releasing the knees. And go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels can come down now, and we're gonna go the opposite direction. So demi-plie. So opening the knees wide, squeeze back together. So we still have this idea of it being the backs of the legs that really draw in toward each other. Tailbone is tracking straight down. So you'll notice I'm not pushing my butt toward the wall behind me. I'm staying really, really straight there and thinking of opening the knees outward. So maintaining that turnout. Heels stay pressing down. So don't go so low in it that your heels are lifting up. That's not what we're after. A few more here. And last one. And then we're just going to add a heel lift. So you're gonna pop up right heel, drop down into it, and switch. So it's a little pulse. And switch, and switch. Make sure that you are pushing your heel forward. That is important. If you hear weird singing in the background, I don't know why there's so much noise out there today. Last one here. Heels down, tuck the tailbone under. There's some strange singing. Okay, knees opening out. We're gonna go from here all the way up to our releve. So zipping the backs of the legs together, like I said, squeezing the butt tight from either side. Hands can just stay here. Inhale, on the exhale, squeeze, lower back down. Squeeze, lower back down. So super controlled, drawing in, knees straighten. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. There we go. Give the legs just a little shake out here. Let's just take the feet nice and wide, toes pointing forward, and a little bit of a dynamic stretch. So you're going to bend into one side, weight is in the heels, butt pushing back, and I want you to just reach opposite hand down toward the foot of the knee that's bent, and we're just going to twist to the other side. So you're twisting to the outside. Ooh, that was my hip that just popped. If you just heard that, going side to side here. So opening chest and shoulders, a few more here. Getting the hips ready to play. Last one, and then straighten legs. Let's turn heels in, toes out, bend the knees now, sit nice and low into it. You're gonna push against the inside legs, drop shoulder into center, twist to one side. Ooh. And to the other side. One more time to either side. We twist. And we twist. Come back through center, bring it back up. Okay, so we're gonna get into our kind of inner and outer thigh series. We're doing pretty much everything. Inner and outer thighs. We'll do a bit of arms with the weights. We've got a nice glute series, and then we'll just have a really quick finale down on the mat with a little bit of planking. Yes, of course. So starting with feet wide here though, toes turned out. We're gonna do a plie squat plus a little press back of the knees. Now for this, I don't care what you want to do with the arms for these ones. I think I'm going to try to keep mine out to the side here, shoulders soft, you don't ever want to be here. But if you want to bring the hands to hips, that's fine as well. So we're going to go with it. We're starting here, it's 10 reps of this one. So you're going to slide down, keeping tailbone nice and tucked. Once you're down at the bottom, push knees back, keep the knees as far back as they'll go as you slide back up. So that's just one motion. So we go down, knees push back, slowly squeeze, butt up, down. Press, it's gonna be a really small press because bear in mind that as you're going down in the first place, the knees should be pretty much at their widest point. Now just double check that your butt is not pushing back on these. So I'm gonna turn to the side on my next one here just to show you butt is staying tucked. So that is a nice straight line as you come down. Couple more here. So drop down, press back, slide up, drop down, press back, slide up. Now we're going to drop down and we're just doing the knees. So it's just gonna be a press, 20 of these. So we got some more. Stay low through the tailbone, push. Heels are down, soft shoulders, abs engaged. Getting the opening through the hips. Torso doesn't move with it though. It's just constant there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down, keep the knees as open as possible, and we're just gonna pulse down. So low and slow, especially on the upper portion, the upward of that pulse. You never wanna like bounce out of it. You'll know what I mean. So really just tap into it, ask yourself, am I bouncing out of it? It shouldn't be a bounce out of it. It should be really, really slow, controlled, keeping the legs open, pushing tailbone straight down as you pulse here. Feeling a nice little burn start, inner thighs. I mean, it's a lot. So if it's inner thighs, it's quad, it's outer thighs as well. Keep pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze all the way up. Give it a little shake out. And now we're gonna start playing with adding a heel lift. So we'll start with the right heel first. We'll do everything on the right. Then we'll repeat on the left. So again, whatever you wanna do with the arms here, plie squat. So come all the way down. Lift the right heel, heels pushing forward. Release it back down. Slowly squeeze up. Again, same side. So down, right heel lift. Release the heel. Squeeze up. So you're not rocking to one side. My torso stays exactly where it is. Legs stay the same as I lift. I'm not suddenly straightening one leg. I'm not lifting up out of it. Nothing weird happening. It's really just the heel that's lifting. It's super, super isolated. That is the only thing, the only motion that's occurring. 4 more here. Oh, I guess the other disclaimer I didn't make, if you are new here, I do have 3 cats. So at some point, you might see some cats moving around. Last one here, and squeeze up, and then we're gonna drop it down, we're gonna stay there, and we're just gonna do 10 heel lifts right side. So lift, release. Keep squeezing the butt together, staying as wide as you can there through the legs, abs tight. So the only motion is that heel coming up and slowly pushing down. You want to feel that little bit of shake as you release it. So it's nice and resisted. Here's 4. Might even just hear the cats at some point. Here's somebody. I don't see her. I don't see anyone. Where are they? Last one here. And then one more time, lift, keep it up. And we're going to pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Again, just give it a little shake out. We'll do that on the left. So from the top here, again, whatever you want to do with the arms, we go down, left heel lift, slow release, squeeze it back up. Bring it down, lift, slow release, squeeze it back up. Maintaining that posture all the way up. So tucking in from every direction, never ever forgetting about the abs. I give lots of reminders about the abs, navel into spine, but that's because I feel like, first of all, it's one of the most important things. It's always a control center in just about any exercise you're doing, so we never want to forget about it. I feel like it's a thing. There we go, there's one. And it is one of the easiest things to forget. Hey Luna, this is Luna. And last one here. And then you're gonna stay down, just those heel lifts, so 10. Again, my height is not changing. I'm not leaning side to side. It's just that heel up and slow release down, pushing the heel forward. Hey Luna, please don't climb on the shelves over there. Here's 4, oh, she's gonna do it. 3, 2, keep it up on 1, and pulse here, keeping these wide. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, give it a little shake out. We're gonna do just one more thing, well, 2 more things in this big plie position. So we're gonna do double heel lifts, and then we're gonna pulse it with both heels up. So it's just 10 of each of those, so slide all the way down here. Double heels, here we go. Lift, release. My knees stay equally bent throughout. My tailbone is still pressing low. My height is not changing. Abs engage. So all of those little commands, I know it's a lot to remember, but I'm gonna give frequent reminders. Here's 3, 2, keep heels up on 1, and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. There we go. Woo, step the feet in, give the legs a little shake out. We're gonna give the legs a little bit of a break now, and go ahead, grab your weights. So, fairly simple, little tricep, kind of upper back series here. Yeah, that's it, fairly simple little series. So it's gonna be, let's see, 4 moves, 4 exercises, but we're gonna repeat 3 times. So we're doing it as a circuit, it'll just be 10 reps of everything. So we can just follow along here, fairly simple, we're not going fast. So feet are gonna be about hip distance apart, toes tracking forward, you're bending the knees, you're also bending at the hips. So a thing to bear in mind here, you can go really insane and like really bend at the hips like that. So my chest is basically facing the floor. That's fine as long as you're not curling here. So you still have to think of keeping the chest up, abs tight. However, if that's uncomfortable for the lower back, you're gonna wanna come up a little higher and make it a smaller range of motion. So those are your options. I'll go kind of halfway between the two, which is just generally a nice place to be. So abs tight, I'm folding out the hips, I'm keeping back long. Again, this is what you want to watch out for. If you're feeling the neck, it's probably because you're in the sad slump. So make sure you're staying out of that. Palms are facing in toward each other. We'll start with a narrow row. So you're gonna exhale, elbows slide up along the rib cage, squeeze, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Think of using the abs. Now, if you've been doing this for a long time, like I said, if you are not particularly new to bar workouts, you can add a little challenge, pop, the heels up. So add a little balance challenge. That would be another option. Here's 2. Hold on to the last one, and we're gonna go for a kickback. So you're just gonna exhale, extend, inhale, bend. Elbows stay high. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. Abs still tight, shoulders away from the ears. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it in, release, and then we're gonna put those 2 things together. So we narrow row, we kick back, we bend, we release. That's it. Row, extend, bend, release. And you could even do these without any weights at all. So just really focusing in on engaging those muscle groups. So triceps, backs of the shoulders, upper back. So if at any point you feel like you're actually just losing control with the weights, just get rid of them. And this is one for light weights anyway. So not the time to use your big heavy weights that you use for training lower body. Last one here, you're gonna hold this last one, and we're just gonna do tiny bend extend. So you're pulling elbows up toward you for 10, 9, push away, 8, make sure you're not hitting yourself in the butt. If you are, come up higher, so you can lift away. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, there we go. Okay, that's 1 round done. If you wanna put the weights down for a second, I always feel like I need to just shake out my hands, and then we're gonna do 2 more rounds just like that. So when you're ready, or even before you're ready, grab those weights again. We start from the narrow row. So it's an exhale, squeeze, inhale, release, just along the rib cage. And making sure, again, abs are tight. Like I said, if you're feeling the lower back, bring it up a little higher. So maybe not that high, you could though. But as high as you need to be nice and straight there. And to keep the spine neutral. Couple more. Let's hold on to this next one. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. Keep shoulder blades squeezing together. Make sure you're not just swinging it. So you'll notice I do a little pause before releasing, so that we're making sure that it is a muscle movement and not just kind of a quick swing, momentum based. Couple more here. Last one. Release, we put it together. So row, extend, bend, slow release. Row, extend, bend, release. And again, you could do this whole thing up on the balls of the feet. You could do parts of it up on the balls of the feet. You could do none of it up on the balls of the feet. Up to you. Here's 2. Remember, we're holding this last one. Little pull up, push for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep chest open, 6, 5, chin off the chest, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Bring it up. Again, if you want to put the weights down for a second, you can. Just give it a little shake out. So yeah, just a reminder, you should never feel this sensation of the sad slump. The idea of all of this is to open us up, improve posture, drop the shoulders down, keep chin off the chest. So be really conscious of all of that. Final round, here we go. So find your position, narrow row. We exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the last one, kick back, extend, bend, pause, and bend. Keep squeezing shoulder blades here. Again, keep chin off the chest. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, and we combo. So narrow, tricep kick back, bend, release. Row, kick back, bend, release. Four more. Check in with the abs. This is the last one, and we hold it. Keep the hands off the butt. So if you're kicking yourself in the butt with the weights, lift up a little higher, and we shrug it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are hard. Okay, that's us done with the weights though. So weights you can just put down. Give the arms, wrists, fingers even. Woo! A little shake off, and we're going to use our bar / chair, whatever you have available. So I want you to step back from a little bit. We're going to have feet parallel, about hip to shoulder distance apart. Fingertips resting lightly. So you never want to be like pushing into it, because we're not trying to give the chair workout, we're trying to give the lower body a workout. So weight is going to be here, but you can rest the fingertips gently. We're going to do kind of a folded over squat. So you're going to push the butt back like that. Weight is in the heels. I could even lift my toes. I am a little bit just to show you. Navel drawing in tight, back is flat. Squeeze the butt to come back up. So that's the move. We're going to start with 10 of those. Here we go. So weight back in the heels, push back, squeeze up. And you could even do this without a chair at all. We are going to get into a little bit of, well, it's not going to be balanced because we have the chair, but you could do this without a chair and do a little bit more balance. So again, that could be an option if you are not particularly new to bar, or if you just feel like advancing it a little bit. There are always ways to do that. Few more here. Really feeling hamstrings and glutes, bringing you back up. Here's 2. And last one. I want you to stay down here. Bring the feet all the way together. So now we're narrow. With your right leg, you're just going to touch back and in. So abs are tight. We just tap back and in, back, and in. Weight is fully in the left side. So left glute should be feeling it. Here's 4, 3, again our lucky numbers, 10 for everything, 2, and now we keep it back on 1. So toes are down, but weight is still here. You're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, are we feeling left glute? Should be 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna lift the right leg for 10, 9, a little pause in it, abs tight, chin off the chest, keeping a bend in the left leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it up on 1, flex the right foot, curl heel to butt like you're popping a balloon, extend, curl, extend. So just because it's a beginner doesn't mean we are not getting a burn. Really nice opportunity to reset after the holidays, I think always anyway. We've been a little bit lazier than usual. Last one here, keep it long. Standing leg, we're gonna go low, press it straight. So it's a T squat, down, and squeeze. Move through these slowly, so we never want to think of it as a snapping of the knee. No, 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 never ever. This is the last one on this side. Weight fully in the legs, just using the chair for balance. Here's 3, 2, 1, and release. There we go. Give the legs a little shake out. Left glute hamstring, how's it holding up? It's fine, because it's pretty much done now. So, feet are gonna come wide again, so I said pretty much done, because it's still gonna help out a little bit here. So feet back wide again, hip to shoulder distance, leaning forward. We've got those little folded over squats here. So pushing the butt back, squeeze to come up. You should definitely be feeling left hamstring and glute right now. I sure am. Make sure you're really squeezing butt at the top. Well, all the way up to the top. A few more here. Last 2 and 1. And let's sit back into it again. Bring the feet, all the way together. We're still folded over here, but still doing a lift in the chest. So again, we never want to collapse there. Abs in tight. Left leg this time, we're just tapping back. So touch and in. Touch and in. Weight fully on the right. Might feel a little bit better if you are in the majority right dominant. Here's 4, 3, don't just focus on those abs, 2, keep it back on 1, toes just touching, and we're pulsing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift the leg for 10. Keep a bend in that right leg. Support with the abs, or you are gonna feel the lower back. We don't wanna feel the lower back. If you are feeling the lower back, come up a little higher like that. Reduce that range. You always have that available to you. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the left foot, curl heel to butt. Exhale, extend. Curl, extend. Stay lifted out of that right hip. So squeeze the right glute really tight. That's your support. That's where you should feel this mostly. This stuff we're doing on the left, this is mostly just a distraction. I mean, we are using the left hamstring as well, but it's mostly just a distraction from the right, because that's where the weight is. Last one here. Keep it long. Bend a little lower into that right foot or right knee and extend. So lower down, extend. Chair's there for balance, right? You could do it hands free if you want to get a little bit more work. But in any case, the weight is in the leg. We're pushing using hamstring and glute, not the chair. A few more here. These are the hardest one, but they are finale move for lower body, so that's kind of nice. Here's 2, 1. There we go. Give it a little shake out. You can push your bar / chair off to the side, and we're going to come down to the floor to finish it out. So, high plank position here, hands underneath the shoulders, navel in tight. Just a reminder, this, no, not a plank. Neither is this. So shoulders or wrists, nice flat line there. We're gonna wave it back. So we are actually gonna push the tips of toes, pull navel in, round, 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 back to downward dog, and then we find our straight lines again, pushing down through the heel, tips of toes again, round, 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 forward, into plank. Keep going between these two. So roll it back, sink heels down, navel in tight, tips of toes, roll it forward, soften the shoulders again. So make sure you're always resetting in that plank, and that the shoulders aren't staying forward, because the shoulders are going to be forward in downward dog, so you need to reset them, pull them away again. Just a little bit of light planking. Now I'm taking this mat for a test drive right now. This is the first time I'm using it. That's what I mean by test drive. I got it from Santa. I don't know. Not sure about it yet. It is cork. I like the look of it. My hands aren't slipping, my feet kind of are though, so I don't know. Last one here, hold and plank, and we're just gonna draw a knee in, alternate knees. So tuck, hold, step back, other side. Tuck, hold, step back. Keep the shoulders over the wrists as you do that. So butt should not be lifting up in the air. You're not pushing back into a downward dog. Those days are over. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you can take a downward dog. Woo! And come forward into plank again. Drop the knees, because we're gonna go down to a forearm plank. So now onto the elbows. We're gonna step it back. We're just gonna hold this forearm plank, and then we're gonna stretch it out. So this is all that's left in this nice express bar workout, but of course we have to plank. So step back, toes tucking under. Again, flat back here. So really pull up with the lower abs, soften the shoulders. Think of reaching long through the heels. So line of energy is shoulders through the heels. Hold tight here. I don't have any particular time in mind for this, so we're just gonna hold it here as I chat to you. If you need to touch the knees down, you can, and then just press back up once you've had a quick little break there. But planks are so good. If you do anything, really, now there are a lot of things you should do for fitness, but planking a minute every morning, I'm telling you, like it is legit. And you can mix up your planks. So forearm, high planks, side planks, reverse planks. There's so many things you can do. Let's just hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, push the butt back, arms reaching long, child's pose. I like the feel of this mat. It's just that nice like cork feel. It's very like smooth, but I don't know. It's nice to like be on something natural feeling, because I'm used to being on mats that are definitely not natural. Whew. All right, from there, come back to hands and knees, we'll stretch it out. So step the right foot to the outside right hand, nice little lizard. Press the pelvis down, lift the chest. So you don't want to be here. You want to press the pelvis, lift the chest, keep a flat back. You can take a twist there if you want. So right hand up to the top of that leg, look back over the right shoulder. And go ahead, release. Let's actually stay on that side and we'll do a quad stretch. So you can reach that right arm all the way back again. Bend left knee, pull the foot in. You'll notice I kind of pulled back to grab the foot. Once you have the foot, sink down into it. And if that's really not comfortable, if it's hard on the knee, just curl the foot in, hold it as much as you can. You don't have to do the quad stretch if you don't want to. And release. There we go. Step the right foot back. Left foot is going to step forward now to the outside, so make sure that heel comes down and you're not just like here. No, press from the pelvis, keep chest lifted. Again, we can take a twist here, so just holding that twist first. And then the option for the quad stretch. So have a little wiggle around so you can catch the foot, sink down into it. Ooh, quad stretches, to me, that's the one that really like, it takes your breath away for a second. Maybe I just have tight quads. Go ahead, release, bring it back around, step that foot back. Let's take a cat-cow, always a good one to do. So hands on your shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, hollow, really lifting the chest, shining it through, really exaggerating this. And then articulate the spine, roll it back up, chin to chest, pushing up out of the shoulders. Again, inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. Such a nice one if you've been sitting for a long period. If you're back into work, you're just sitting at a desk. Frequent cat-cows. You can do them standing as well. Last one there. Go ahead, sit back on the heels. We'll just stretch out the triceps here, so take one hand between the shoulder blades. Other hand is just gonna press that elbow down. Sit nice and tall into it. Ooh, you can take a little lean if you want to. Go ahead, switch. Oh, hello. There we go. Feels good to stretch. And then hands behind. I can't not do a chest expansion. I just can't. So hands here, press back. Oh, you can really open across the chest. Release. Give it a little shake out. That is us done with our beginner express bar workout. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know down below in the comments if you are a beginner, what you thought of it, or if you've been with me or been doing bar for a little bit longer. Hopefully you still found something of value in this routine. And of course, if that is the case, let me know by hitting that like button. And while you're there, be sure to hit subscribe. I'm gonna have, like I said, more beginner workouts this month, and then in February, we're just gonna be back into it. But I also have lots of other workouts from the last, I think, 2 or so years. Lots of bar workouts, lots of Pilates, all that good stuff. So hopefully you will find something you enjoy. See you guys back here next week. Bye.